Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video. I'm bringing you a CENTISKORCH team. Now, we spoke about CENTISKORCH a little bit on the podcast. If you guys don't know, there is a podcast that you guys can listen to every Wednesday. We spoke about CENTISKORCH, and the reason why we think it's actually pretty decent in the current meta. Deals with Zacian very well, kind of similarly to the last video we had, which was Alola and Marowak. CENTISKORCH kind of does the same situation, except CENTISKORCH does have the added ability that it can fire spin both Mons at the exact same time with its G-Max move and lock them on the field. So it acts kind of like a pseudo Gothitelle Shadow Tag. So you guys know how much I love Gothitelle. I want to see if CENTISKORCH can join the list of Pokemon that I adore playing with. On top of that, we also do have a Yveltal and a Zacian. Can't go wrong with those two Pokemon, especially not with a Grimmsnarl alongside them, and a Landorus and a Gastrodon. Also, this team is by UberVylit, whose teams we have included on the channel before. He has a very good rundown of this team, and like a YouTube video format where he goes over every single specific situation, why he chose the EVs and everything like that. So if you guys are interested, I'll make sure to link that down below in the description, along with his Twitter and all that good stuff. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see CENTISKORCH and excited for this video to get started, go ahead, hit the like button down below, and let's get on to these battles. Pelipper, whoa! And a Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele and Calyrex is going to be a very threatening combination. But thankfully, we do have Yveltal to somewhat deal with that in the back. Yveltal Zacian could be a very good combination to this team in general. Wow. Yeah, I'm liking the way Yveltal Zacian smells. Not gonna lie, maybe like a late game CENTISKORCH, but Yveltal Zacian seems pretty darn fire for this matchup. Yeah, because I'm assuming they're leading Calyrex Lele. I don't know why. I'll bring CENTISKORCH in the back just because it's the CENTISKORCH video. And maybe like a late game Gastro can be pretty decent here. Or Landorus. I'm liking Landorus. Let's do Landorus. Because they got a whole Dialga, right? We might be put in a situation where we have to find a way to KO Dialga. So Landorus is kind of our best bet into Dialga in that sense. But man, that Pelipper. I don't think they're going to bring Pelipper. Like, I highly doubt they're going to bring Pelipper because we have no weather on our team. So they have no weather to fight, right? And I'm sure that's the only reason Pelipper is even on that team. A Lecky. And Senior Grimmsnarl. I mean, fine. Not too concerning, because this is just a Behemoth Blade followed by a swap into Landorus, I think. Just keep this nice and simple. Not overthink this. We got to preserve this Yveltal. We only brought Yveltal to KO the Calyrex, right? So we got to preserve the Yveltal until Calyrex shows its face. And then even through Reflect, there should be an Oko onto the Grimmsnarl. They had no Intimidate on their side of the field either. So, hey, I'll take this. Use that meaningless Intimidate. Hey, who knows? It'll affect Spirit Break damage later. They do set up the Reflect, which is to be expected. Followed by Electroweb. They're trying to slow down my Zacian. I might do a swap here, and I think I will. I might swap back into Yveltal and then go for EQ. It depends on what they bring in here, though. At least they were not able to set up Light Screen, so Yveltal is going to be doing some banging damage later. I could also try to preserve my Landorus, because, like, real talk, if I have a Landorus in the back, the Lucky can't win. That's like the biggest glaring issue with the Lucky. Ooh, hello, Calyrex. Okay. I'm kind of inclined to sack so that I could swap into the Yveltal safely. I'll protect here just to get special defense going. Then I'm gonna Quake the Lucky. I want to get some special defense on my dog. I believe, what is this dog's spread? It is slightly tankier than most. Has 60 special defense and 92 in HP. So by adding another +1 to that, that's going to be a little bit convenient. And also I'll get rid of Alecki, which means my Yveltal can kind of come in somewhat safely. Alecki's going to protect, okay. Question is, who has the Sash? There's no way of knowing in this scenario. Astral Barrage is going to connect, unfortunately, on my Landorus. Oh, but that's not even a 3-hit KO. That's really good. How much damage we're going to do to the Alecki here? Regardless of the damage, we broke the Sash, which is the important thing. We got our special defense up on our dog. Now, what I think I want to do is... I want to Quake on the other one now. I'm going to attempt a double in. A double into Calyrex here. Because I think the Sash is on Calyrex, if I had to guess. Man, CENTISKORCH, I hope I get to use it today. I hope I don't just ignore it. Oh, something avoided. That's big news. Here's another Quake. Let's see where your Sashes lie. Oh, I guess I won't see. But regardless, that's no Calyrex in the game. No Calyrex. But this is just like one of those scenarios where, you know, sometimes you Dynamax CENTISKORCH, sometimes you Dynamax Landorus. In this case, we Dynamax Landorus. Mostly because we had to live the Astral Barrage. We had to guarantee that we live the Astral Barrage. Alright, let's see what their last is. Dialga. Okay. Well, since this is the CENTISKORCH video, I'm just going to throw CENTISKORCH on the field for show. And this is going to be their Dynamax Dialga here. I think I'm just going to get rid of the Alecki and we'll have it be 1v4, right? I understand this is probably my last opportunity to get some nice Dynamax Max Quake damage off on this Dialga before Dynamax is. But we have to pick and choose our battles. And I think I'd rather have this be a 1v4 than get a weakness policy on a Dialga this late in the game and then get swept by it, you know? And then have an Alecki on the side constantly chucking attacks into me. Alright, CENTISKORCH. I see you on the field. There's a Dialga Dynamax, as to be expected. I don't think Dialga can do it on its own, though. Dialga will probably end up getting the KO here on my Electroweb. I was already slower anyway, so that's meaningless. That hurts CENTISKORCH, though. Big yikes. But hey, we got some special defense on our CENTISKORCH now, for what it's worth. Because clearly he didn't have much before. Let's see, the CENTISKORCH is... Oh, no, it has some. 140 attack, 60 special defense. I mean, 140 HP, rather. Alright, so they're down to their last. That's the only good news left. Who do they decide to take with them? They go for the Max Quake on my CENTISKORCH. My poor CENTISKORCH. We're hanging in there. We're getting to attack at least once. Oh, they're Life Orb. Okay, so it's probably Sash, Calyrex, and then Magnet Alecki. That has to be it. Regardless, I'm going to Flare Blitz here. And I could EQ, but I don't want to take out my CENTISKORCH. So I'm just going to try to stall their Dynamax if I can. I could have clicked Fly, but Fly is like meaningless damage. They max Steel Spike, okay. Oh, it is into my Dialga. I eat that up. Okay. My Protect was actually necessary. I get free Flare Blitz damage now. Oh, but they just rose their defense. And they rose their special defense. So, like, real talk, this Dialga's getting kind of hefty here. Okay, now I'm going to protect CENTISKORCH. If my Drift allows me to. And then take this EQ turn. It's my one and only chances to get an EQ off here. I'm going to take it. Please do something still. That is no damage. Wow. Okay, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. There's good news. Okay, at least it's a double KO. I get to have two healthy mons in here. Two very scary healthy mons. They crit through my protect. Feels bad, man. Fine. That's their last turn of Dynamax, though. Which means they can't hide forever. Oh, I thought Zacian was healthier than this. Regardless, they still can't hide forever. They already showed us all their moves. It's probably Trick Room, Dragon Move, Earth Power, and Flash Cannon. Now, this is just the Sacred Sword all the way, right? It's a Sacred Sword, Dark Pulse all the way. CENTISKORCH got to do almost nothing in this battle, but I promise I will use it more later in the video. You know what? I'll make another promise. I will Dynamax it for the following two battles. Super big promise. I guess Snarl here is the best option. It's a very supportive Yveltal set. Doesn't even matter. They realize that the writing is on the walls. GG, taking home a dub today. Kyogre team with a Torn. No shocker there. What is shocking, though, is that there's also like a Calyrex Indeedee package that I guess if they wanted to go down that road, they can. Thankfully, we do have things like Yveltal and Gastrodon, which do deal with both of those archetypes rather well. The one thing that I'm somewhat concerned with is maybe that Ursh, right? Ursh can always poke some holes into our plans every now and then. How about I lead Grim and CENTISKORCH? CENTISKORCH also has White Smoke, so I didn't mention that in the beginning of the video. So if the team does have Intimidate, you don't get affected by it, which is also pretty cool. Yeah, let's go. Grim, CENTISKORCH, bring Gastro in the back, followed by Yveltal in the back. And then we leave the Zacian behind. I think that's a pretty decent setup there. We get to be tanky with the Grimmsnarl. Plus, we also do have max overgrow on the CENTISKORCH as well. Could always come in handy. Or we just hard swap the Gastrodon that turn. We have a lot of options. They lead with not what I thought they were going to lead with. Those are the two mons that I didn't think they were going to lead with at all. Okay. Tornadus is here with a Tapu Fini. What is stopping me here from just clicking Light Screen, Dynamaxing? I'm going to set up the Centiferno just to keep him here. I could Power Whip the Fini next turn. I just want to make sure that whatever's on the field right now is not going to switch out next turn. Because these two on the field, they are Dynamaxing a thing? Hold on. Is this the infamous Max Tornadus? The Max Tornadus. The Pokemon that I maxed more than Seismitoad in my Icy run. That's a false statistic, but, you know, it was a meme. Okay. Well, we have Cobra Berry on this set. And we're going to set up Light Screen, and we have a little bit of special defense and a little bit of HP. So I'm confident that we can take this hit. But wow, they don't like CENTISKORCH. Who would have guessed? Regardless, Gmax CENTISKORCH is on your screens, folks. Very small Gmax compared to like Tornadus, for example. Like, look at that size difference. All right, there's the Max Airstream. I'm gonna eat up my Cobra Berry, which means we do take this. But this also means that next turn, I take that very well. I might actually be able to live one next turn, to be honest. All things considered. Let's see what the Fini's gonna do. Iron Defense. Now, this is a new Fini set that I haven't seen yet, huh? Iron Defense. Like, it makes me think, should I even bother hitting that now? I don't think I should. I think I should just, you know, save that Fini for later, I guess. Iron Defense. Is it like a body press? Also, Flame Orb? What is happening? So many questions. Anyway, they got one at max airstream boost. I'm gonna make them -2 now. I think one more Centifernal will knock it out. That's for sure. I'm not concerned about not knocking it out though. I'm more concerned with taking damage on my CENTISKORCH that I don't think I need to take. I want to max darkness that spot just to lower the special defense on the Finny since it's deciding to raise its stats. You know, I'd like to lower them. Oh, yikes, man. Iron Defense Calm Mind Finny, folks. What is happening? Oh, they're still faster. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Thankfully, we still do take that, but... Oh, it means I could have gone for the darkness and not... You know, if I thought I was gonna underspeed them still, I should have just went for the darkness because they would have died to the burn damage there. So that's my bad. Tornadus is too darn fast. -1 Tornadus is still faster than CENTISKORCH. That's a calc that I now know for the future. Okay, I mean, not gonna lie, Finny terrifies me right now. Thankfully, if the only attacking move it has is a water move, then we're fine. It's Calm Mind, Protect, Iron Defense, and insert move. I'm assuming water, maybe? Maybe not. Anyway, we scary face that spot, and we go for our overgrow here while we can. Hopefully that's just a Scarfed Ogre. They never set their Tailwind up, right? So, okay. Very interesting indeed. I didn't lock the Ogre here, though. Oh, they're going to protect. Okay, that's fine. Now, we'll get to see what the Finny's attacking move is, hopefully, unless it's literally going to sit here and try to set up to +10. It's Moonblast. That's unfortunate. I was hoping it was going to be a water one. But oh well. We are still going to connect with the max overgrow, which is cool. Hey, some damage is some damage. I did ironically mitigate whatever fire spin damage they were taking, though, by giving them grassy terrain. Okay, we have one more move with Grimmsnarl before Grimmsnarl inevitably goes down. I think we have to try to get this Kyogre nice and slow. We already know that it's not Scarfed, which is nice because it just went for Protect. So we might as well just try to make it slow in Power Whip. Let me see what they have in the back, though. Because this could still be like a Calyrex game that they have a Calyrex in the back. But I'm feeling like it's more of an Urshifu that they got in the back. Which is why they're going so hard on Grimmsnarl. So yeah, I'll Scary Face Ogre and then Power Whip here. Try to get as much damage on this Ogre as I can. Sometimes you don't gotta change your moves up. Just go for the obvious plays and hope you don't miss a Power Whip. That's gonna get real annoying later. Oh my goodness. I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm hoping that if I can leave it till it's the last one alive, and if we could hit a Power Whip, oh my goodness. Oh, CENTISKORCH avoid. So I guess that's our. Honestly, I'd much rather just hit that Power Whip, because that's just another turn that Finny gets to just P +2 in every stat, practically. Not even Gastrodon can save me here, though. That's the sad news. Okay, I do have Yveltal with Sucker Punch and Snarl. I think Snarl might be my best bet to try to just get this game back. Oh no, but then... Maybe I Yawn Finny. That might be my only out. If I Yawn Finny And then just try to slow it down. This must be some new tech that I haven't seen yet. Yeah, let's yawn Finny. And then let's go for this ogre again. They might try to protect and then go for the Moonblast. But that's just the world we have to deal with. That's the world we live in. That's what we have to deal with. I can't afford not to hit this ogre. Okay, they don't. All right, that's good. Instead, they go for the Moonblast onto my Gastro. I don't take it well. I do connect with this Power Whip. Ooh, I wish I would have hit that last turn. Hold on, this ogre is slower than my Gastro, by the way. Wow, slow ogre. It's a slogger. All right, CENTISKORCH doesn't appreciate that. We're going to hang on, though. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, now if they... since I found out that we are ironically faster than their ogre with my Gastro, I could just go for the Earth Power on that ogre slot. And I could try to start firing off hits into this Finny. But if they're smart with Finny, they just try to set up here before they go to sleep. They're still stuck here, which is funny with this fire spin. Yeah, so we Earth Power that spot. And then we Power Whip this spot. Just take advantage of the grassy terrain while it is out. They're gonna keep doing that, huh? And I can't do anything about it. I just have to deal with it and hope I crit something. Alright, do connect with this Power Whip, which is nice. That's good damage for +2 still. Can we respect that damage? Now, if they have, like, a recovery, then that's when I'm really screwed. We got rid of their ogre. Hey, man, we take those. There's way too much healing in this game. These turns that should end a year ago are still happening. All right, Mr. Calm Mind. Are you calm enough? Thankfully, my Gastro is also getting, like, a lot of health back for absolutely no reason. And the Finny now sleeps here. And this is another, like, really brutal combination. If you can lock your opponent in there and then force the yawn on them, they're just forced to sleep. They can't even switch out. So, I didn't get to use it this battle, but I guess it came in handy right now. All right. I see you, Big Ursh. I want to break the Sash on Ursh. Like, I'm honestly to the point where I don't care. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to split my attacks here. I'm going to try to get a Power Whip off, but if I don't, I don't. And I'm going to try to break the Sash on Ursh. Looks like they try to protect there. They outsped everything that turn. They go for the Wicked Blow. Definitely going to be onto my CENTISKORCH. Yep. Makes sense. It's a crit. Wow. Like I said, my goal this turn was to just break a Sash here. Oh, they're Life Orb. That's different. I should have gone for... I was gonna say I should have gone for Earth Power, would have done more damage, but I mean, I'm not complaining about that. We're not gonna complain about that at all. We gotta start weakening their side of the field, like, bad. Like, I'm almost tempted to start Snarl spamming. My Gastron's almost back to full health with grassy terrain. It's so funny. Yeah, I think I'm tempted to start Snarl spamming here, just to lower that Finny's special attack, because, you know, a +3 special attack on a dark type isn't what you want from a Moonblast, you know? A Moonblast is gonna literally destroy me even through my Assault Vest. So honestly, I know this might seem like a mean play, but I'm going to ignore this Urshifu. I mean, had I not frozen this Urshifu, I would have Oblivion Winged this Urshifu this turn. I'm just taking advantage of the situation. Right? I'd be stupid to start hitting the Urshifu that's not going to hit me. You know? And leaving the Finny unattended. Oh, Gastrodon. You get a gold star today. We are chipping away, baby. There's the lefties. Guys, strap on your seatbelts. This is gonna be a long game. Okay, our light screen finally wore off. Which means we definitely need to start lowering the special attack on this Finny. We got him down to +2. Hopefully we get their special defense down with our earth powers too. Just kind of like my thought process between going for earth power or ice beam there. And you know, it's stab. It does more damage. That's a lot of turns of sleep, but I think I just missed the snarl. Yeah, I got the snarl and the Urshi. Oh, Urshi does thaw. Goes for the CC into my Yveltal. I guess I have to start paying attention to Urshifu again. Yikes! Life orb is damage, huh? This is currently awful. Because the Urshi just forced me onto a sucker punch. Dang it. I wish I could be going for Oblivion Wing here, but I can't. I'm gonna yawn Finny, expecting Finny to wake up this turn, and then sucker punch into the Ursh. I have to. Are you kidding me, Tom? I guess they're expecting the sucker punch. Finny wakes up and it's a Moonblast. I don't think I'm gonna come back from this. I did get a yawn again. It's okay. This is how we play the game. We have no other option. Oh, that was really bad. Okay, that's what I deserve for not attacking that Urshifu when I had the chance. That thought was really lucky for my opponent, unlucky for me. Yeah, we just Earth Power there. If they double into my Gastro, I think I lost. Yeah, that's GG. Dang, man. That was a good game, though. I'll give that to my opponent. Clearly, I was not prepared for a Iron Defense Finny. Right? Like, that was definitely not on my list of things to look out for. But GG's nonetheless. Oh, that's something new. Calyrex Ice and Yveltal. With the Landorus Incarnate. Very spooky, but not too bad. CENTISKORCH thrives here, real talk. We're only really worried about the Yveltal. And honestly, I'm looking at this match and I'm thinking CENTISKORCH and Zacian looks pretty nice with the Landorus here. Landorus into Calyrex, why not? I have the Zacian. We have to have faith in Zacian. We'll bring Zacian this battle. We didn't bring Zacian last battle. That might have been our downfall because I feel like a Zacian coming in and being able to at least go for some Sacred Swords or some Behemoth Blades would have been nice that last battle. Especially when against the Urshifu. But granted, that whole battle was my fault. For even allowing myself to get hit by Urshifu. I should have just KO'd it when I had the chance. Not even play that game. Not even worry about Freeze unthawing me. Or unthawing the Ursh. Oh well. We'll see if we can do better this battle. Jam, what do you got? What's taking you so long, man? Here, I'll help you out. Lead Ensign. Oh, waiting till the last second. See, I never know if waiting till the last second means that they just didn't lock in. Oh, no trainer card. It's always a sign. When it's no trainer card, they mean business. They don't even have time to play casually. Never mind, they had time to buy clothes. Well, yep, they led with the Ensign and led with the Calyrex Ice. Honestly, fine. This is like, real talk, kind of good for us. This could be a Trick Room lead. Which does concern me. Yeah, it does concern me. But at least I want to lock him in here. So I'm going to double into that spot. I know a Fake Out's probably coming. from their Ensign, but this is just you know, a just in case factor. Just in case they don't, I want the KO there, you know? Just in case they actually decide not to fake out for this turn because they feel like they don't have to. I want to take that Calyrex with me. Now, granted, on the field, this is actually not what Calyrex wants to see. A CENTISKORCH and a Zacian in front of you are not the best Pokemon for Calyrex to go up against. We're going to click the Dynamax button, as we should. Get our Gmax CENTISKORCH in here. And I don't think they would Dynamax this turn. Yeah, they don't. They do go for the fake out, which, hey, fine. Whatever. Our goal here is to do as much damage as we can before they are allowed to Trick Room. And hey, that's some good damage. Now let's see how we play this out. There's the Trick Room. Okie dokie. And now what's good about not protecting last turn is that I can actually protect this turn with Zacian and then just attack Calyrex again. Which was another reason why I decided not to protect. Because if I had to choose from protecting against the Max Quake or protecting against a Fake Out, I think a Max Quake is the more important one. Let's take a look at their team. Yeah, I think Centiferno. What's it called? Gmax Centiferno? Yeah, it is. I think that's still the best play. And I'm going to protect here. They're actually going to Dynamax this Calyrex at like 30 HP though. I don't know. I kind of disagree with that. Never mind. It's CENTISKORCH, baby. CENTISKORCH is making an appearance. Oh, gee willikers. I mean, hey, that's something. Well, it's a really good thing that I have Protect. As they go for the Glacial Lance, I mean, this shouldn't do much. Not too concerned about that in the slightest. Here's my Gmax Centiferno. We're actually slower than their Ensign in Trick Room, which is like super convenient. That's good to know. We're faster in Trick Room, is what I meant to say. We're slower in the actual game. Yeah, wow. All right, and there's the Max Flare into the Zacian spot. Thankfully, not doing too much damage. They did just give us Sun so that our Gmax Centiferno does more damage to their side mon, so I'm kind of cool with that. We have one more turn of Dynamax, too. And I love how Fire types actually take damage from Fire Spin. That's one thing above Max Wildfire, so that's cool. Yveltal. Evil Yveltal. We go for Centiferno there. And I think Zacian has to leave. Do I go in our Landorus here? I think Landorus is better than just like sacrificing our Yveltal right away. I'll feel a little bit better about losing a Landorus than I would a Yveltal. And also we get the -1 on the Ensign, which is convenient. Oh, I love how CENTISKORCH is faster than everything. That is big damage to Yveltal, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and you're locked in here now. They switched the Max Flare on my CENTISKORCH now, not even bringing me below half. Followed by a Oblivion Wing, lol, JK, got a Copa Berry. Oh, that does no damage. But they're still gonna heal back for like half their health. Citrus Berry's worth. Okay, well, there's bad news. The bad news is my Dynamax is up. But the good news is I still outspeed their whole team, so. The issue is I'm going to protect because the Ensign wants to attack my CENTISKORCH, I feel. And then I'm going to attempt a Rock Slide here to just hit them both for neutral. Or for super effective, rather. I also don't want to lose to Ensign right away. I also have an extra turn of Trick Room this next turn, regardless all the Yveltal has to do to screw me over is protect. So if I protect while it protects, I think I'll be safe. Which means I probably should have gone for EQ there, but oh well. If I can get the KO this way, then hey, I get the KO somehow. Oh, they went for Sucker Punch, not today. And then a Max Flare into my Lando spot. It's -1 though, so I have faith. Yeah. -1 just doesn't do the same. What avoided? Okay, good. I want an Yveltal gun. I can care less about this Ensign. This -1 Ensign is meaningless to me right now. I respect CENTISKORCH, but not in every situation. I just feel like against the CENTISKORCH, Incineroar is not the Dynamax option. Alecki now. I believe we're still in Trick Room. I believe we definitely are still in Trick Room. Yep. Okay, cool. I'm going to kill off my own CENTISKORCH at this point. I'm going to Flare Blitz the Alecki and then Earthquake. That should be game. Oh. Oh. I might have killed my CENTISKORCH for no reason. Let's see. Instant attacks now. Oh, never mind. CENTISKORCH would have died on its own. Gets the crit on the CENTISKORCH. Disrespect to my poor little thing. My poor little worm. Anyway, here's an EQ. I think if I knock out Instant, Alecki can't win on its own because I have a Landorus. So why they didn't like focus Landorus hard that turn is beyond me. Regardless. Twisted Dimensions are now back to normal. We have a Yveltal with Sucker Punch and a Landorus on the field. This is smelling like a dub to me. So let's do just that. Go for the Sucker Punch, bada bing. Go for the EQ and call it a match. Check and mate. Battle was canceled. My opponent saw the writing on the wall. This team is kind of fun. And we did get a loss today, but all in all, 2 wins, 1 loss. Not too bad, not too shabby. Yeah, wait for that rental code. It's coming soon. And here you have the rental code for the CENTISKORCH team. This team was a lot of fun to play, and CENTISKORCH, I feel like, is in a pretty decent spot in the meta right now. Obviously, this team has some struggles with Kyogre, but that's what this thing is for. Overall, still kind of annoying if it's going to have like a Kyogre and a Seismitoad, because in my practice battles, I did find it that, you know, Seismitoad always carries Power Whip, and this thing doesn't like Power Whip very much, which is why it's such a good companion to Kyogre in general. But nonetheless, this team is very fun. Make sure to check out UberVyilit's channel down below in the description, where he does a big rundown of this team. And also, grab this rental code while it's out. I have no idea how long he's going to keep it out for, so don't yell at me if you don't get it here in time. Anyway, if you guys don't want to miss rental codes, I consider, you know, turning on that notification bell. That way you don't miss an upload. Anyway, I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.